to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Wednesday, January 2nd, 2019. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Back in the day, people used to say that actions speak louder than words. And as far as I'm concerned, what I'm seeing from Sheronica Henton right now tells me all I need to know about where her head is going into the Physique International. Despite the fact that she missed the mark with her 12th place finish at the Olympia, Henton and her team seem like they're ready to come out and make amends on the same stage that she placed second on just 2 years ago. Pound for pound, Henton is as dangerous as any athlete in the division, which means that she should be on everyone's short list as a potential threat to bring home this year's title. I'm on the record as not being a big believer in New Year's resolutions, but now that my shoulder's finally feeling good again, I might break my own rule and make a resolution to get arms like Brandon Curry by the time beach season rolls around. A few days ago, the Curry camp released a video from deep inside their home base at Oxygen Gym, where incline curls were apparently on the menu this New Year's Eve. True to form, Curry's already started to get that mid-season snap back to his physique now that he's out there with the Camel crew once again. So once they get back in their groove, I expect to see some fireworks popping off over there in Kuwait when he's firing in full force. I can't even begin to count how many emails and texts I get from athletes swearing up and down that they're coming in at their absolute best, only to have them turn up and end up falling flat on their face. But after some of the stuff I've seen from Savoie over the last 3 weeks, this time I might actually believe some of the hype. The men's physique standout has been training like an absolute savage lately, and when you see his latest updates, the results speak for themselves. On paper, the men's physique lineup at the Arnold looks like it's as deep as it's ever been. But a locked and loaded Savoie could absolutely still be someone we see crack the top 3 if everything shakes out as expected. There was a point in my career where I absolutely hated doing front squats because I hated feeling like I had a small truck sitting on top of my chest. But then again, maybe that explains the difference between me and a guy like Hottie Shubin. Earlier this week, the 212 superstar was spotted repping out 5 plates on the front squat and making it look easy as he continues to plow along through the latest phase of his off-season program. As far as the 212 athletes go, he's probably as impressive and confusing as anyone in the division. But if they can figure out a way how to hold the Olympia out in international waters this year, I'm not sure there's anyone out there who can knock him off. I want to throw a hypothetical question out there to you. If bodybuilding aliens landed here tomorrow and said, we want you to put your greatest warrior up against our greatest warrior for the fate of the galaxy, is there any IFBB Pro League athlete other than William Bonac you'd want on that front line? Outside of the legendary run he had with Louis Marco a few years ago, when you put what he's been doing over the last 2 years into perspective, I'm not sure if I've seen a guy who carries around that warrior mentality with him more on a day-to-day basis than the Conqueror. And assuming he can stay healthy, he's got a real shot to add to his legacy this year if he can lock up one more major title. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.